All right, so Mercury was retrograde from January 13th to February 3rd. February 3rd, Mercury went direct. Have you been hearing this everywhere and wondering what the hell it means? Let me help clarify. First of all, Mercury is the planet of communication and thinking. First of all, when Mercury is retrograde, it has a way of stirring up insecurities, and all things communication end up being tricky. It's important during retrograde to be extremely careful with your words. This is going to be the time when you type up a whole essay and then it disappears. When you send an email and it never arrives, or it does arrive and the person takes it the wrong way. Or what happened to me was the email will get lost. It'll get lost in their emails. They'll miss it entirely. Simply put, when Mercury is retrograde, it is the time when all things seem to go wrong, specifically with communication and technology, but all things just seem to go wrong anyway. So now that Mercury is direct as of February 3rd, what does that mean for us? Well, it's time to get your chatter on. Mercury is now direct in the sign of Capricorn, as well as a lot of other planets, which I'll get into in another video. But now it's time to be a straight shooter, okay? Say what you're thinking. What is that? Say what you mean and mean what you say. This is not a time to beat around the bush, okay? Be direct in your communications. Any delays, frustrations, or confusions that you've recently had over the last few weeks or a month will now start to be sorted out. The thing is, when Mercury goes direct, it's not like, okay, everything's going to switch back now. It's like awakening from a deep slumber. So that's why where today is the 7th, I'm telling you this now because things are starting to get back into a forward motion. And it might even take a couple weeks before it has its full strength back. And when this does happen, you're going to start to gain this instant, strong clarity out of nowhere about situations and circumstances that you've been dwelling on during the retrograde. So now's a good time for significant conversations. It's a good time to sign contracts, proposals, to schedule these important meetings. It's also a really good time to make important decisions or to make important or large purchases. So be confident and push forward right now in anything that's going to take some brain power. Follow me for more astrological tips.